Hey, today we are in my bathroom. I'm getting ready to do a gold digger video with Charity, and I've never done this before, but I want to show you what I do to kind of turn myself into Charity. It's actually not all that much, but I want to kind of show you what I go through. Okay, this is just me on a normal day. Can't really see me, but this is how I start. I have started kind of gathering up stuff. And while I do all of this, I'm kind of thinking in terms of things the video could be about. That's a big thing. And I have a few ideas for what I want the video to be about. It's going to involve these rings, not this, that's just laying here, but it's going to involve these rings. That's her hair. And her fiance, Huntington Treadwell Jr. And so it's going to be about them. So I have to start thinking about things that she might say, things that might happen. Is anybody else going to be there? What is their part going to be in all this? I have to think about all that. And while I do that, I round up jewelry. This is not for her. That's mine. And I think I'm going to have her wear this necklace. Has pearls and little rhinestone encrusted starfish. I got this recently at Goodwill. And this pretty sparkly bracelet. And a little flower for her hair. It has a clip in it. And I don't think I'm going to have her wear this. I just want to have her look at it. So she's going to be holding it and looking at it in the video at one point. And it even comes with gold bobby pins that hold it in your hair. Let's see. This is the wig cap that I use for my own hair. Evie will not be, stop it. Evie will not be in the video. Over here is the dress. I'm going to put that on later. That's one of the last things I do. It's not the last thing I do. It's one of the last things. The absolute last thing I always do is put on the artificial nails, because after I put those on, it's really hard to do anything. I have to put on the jewelry, the wig, the dress. I set up everything, because once I have those nails on, it's very hard to do things, and sometimes they pop off, and then I have to put them back on. It's just a pain. So putting on the nails is the last thing I do. I'm going to show you that as well. So right now, I'm going to get the stuff I need to put my hair up and put it in a wig cap and put the dress on, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I put the dress on. I can't really show it to you. It's hard to see, but it is quite fabulous. One thing I don't like about these videos is the fact that you can't always see everything. Sorry, I have you on a selfie stick. This may fall over. I'm going to try to keep it from falling over. If it falls over, I'm sorry. So, anyway, I have on this dress for Charity. And I think I'm going to put my hair up. A lot of times I'll use bobby pins, but I'm going to try to just do it without them. This is the most unglamorous thing ever. But if I want to be Charity, it has to happen. I have to cover up my hair, stuff it under here. Bobby pins would make this easier, but I have them in this, I have this big wooden box with all my hair stuff in it. And the bobby pins fall to the bottom, and I don't feel like digging them out because I just don't right now. I don't actually do a lot for the makeup, unless I just don't happen to have a lot of makeup on that day for some reason. I'm looking in the mirror behind you. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be perfect because the wig is going to cover all that up anyway. So now we have this really pretty necklace here. See? it's really heavy. It's really big. So while I'm putting this on, I might be thinking, okay, well, why would Charity be wearing this particular necklace today? I don't know. Maybe they're talking about taking some sort of exotic vacation or something. Maybe that's why. I forgot to get my earrings out. I have to get my earrings. Both of my cats are down here on the floor checking out my dress. They're trying to figure out how to get under it, to play under it. They love this dress. I forgot my earrings. Let me get them out. I have a lot to choose from. I'm going to go with these. Okay. So, I have these earrings. I'm going to put the wig on first, though. So here's Charity right here. This is her. Once I put this on, it's a lot easier to imagine being her. Before I put it on, I don't know, I don't really feel like her. Yeah. So, just gonna try to adjust it. Oops, what we got going on here? Oh, that thing came undone. Let me see. And then it gets tangled in my necklace. It takes quite a lot. One of the reasons I don't do more of these videos is because it does take some planning ahead. It takes props. It takes longer to become this person. We haven't even started on the nails yet. Oh, now what have I done? But I do the wig. I do everything before I do the nails. Because the nails are quite difficult to work with once I have them on. So now see, when I look at myself this way, I start to kind of feel more like her. So, do that. And then I have to put my earrings on. I don't have any lipstick on. In real life, I never wear it. I put a little bit on for that TV interview that I did last weekend. But that's rare. I don't normally wear it at all. It's just not something I feel like messing with. I'll fix your hair, girl. Her hair's always a little bit messy. I don't know why, but I don't try to make it perfectly coiffed or anything like that. She's supposed to have these long, flowing locks like that. That's Charity. Let me get some lipstick. Actually, the lipstick I want is downstairs, and I don't feel like going to get it. So, looking in the mirror, I'm just going to use, this isn't lipstick, this is Pop of Passion, Plumberry Pop. It's basically just a glorified chapstick. But Charity would not be caught dead without a little color on her lips. Just, oh my goodness. I think Charity's going to go to a jewelry store with Huntington Treadwell Jr. I think Brad's going to be there. I think she's still trying to work with Brad, like Brad is her pet project. Yeah. He was what was he? I think originally he was a bartender at the country club where Charity met Huntington Treadwell III, which he was interested in Brad, and then he and Brad had a relationship, and then Brad became interested in this teacher, and she's trying to talk him out of it because, you know, clearly Huntington Treadwell III has more money than the teacher does, so, you know, you gotta think about these things. Oh, it's hung up in my earring. Okay, it does that. It's constantly getting hung up in my earrings. Okay. There's always hair. All right. So I have this little flower, and it has a clip on the back. And one thing I'm going to do, at least right now, to get this hair out of my way, because I'm going to need it out of my way while I do my nails, so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to try to use it to hold this back. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it will do. Okay. So we have on the jewelry. We put on the bracelet. See? We have on our jewelry. Oh, her engagement ring. Her engagement ring. She has to wear that. Don't want to forget that. Remember, she got this last time. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? This ring is crazy because it's so wide on the sides that I can't put my fingers together. But that's okay. Now we have to get to the artificial nails, and I'm going to actually move you down where you can see what I'm doing with those. Okay, this is not an ideal setup, but I'm doing this with my cell phone. Long story. But I'm going to show you how I do this. Now, the nails actually come, they're in this little case right here, and they're all different sizes. So you can just pop it open, and this is where all of Charity's nails come from. These are some here that I used recently, but I don't want to use these today. I thought about it, but I don't actually think I want to go with this color. I'm going to go with this color. This is, it's kind of a dark, sparkly purple from Kiss. It's a gel nail polish. And what we're going to do, I have a nail glue in here that I like a lot, is this. This is Sensation Nail. I got this at Dollar General, I think. And I like it because it's really crappy. I like it because it pops off easily. It makes it a lot easier to get these things off when I'm done. If you can imagine having this thing sticking off your finger and actually trying to get anything done, yeah, I don't recommend it. So you can see here, they come in all sizes. Now I have to pick out the right size for each fingernail. So at this point, now normally I would be listening to Bruno Mars. I have a whole little playlist of Bruno Mars music, different songs that I listen to. For some reason, it just fits this whole little ritual here. I'm not going to do it today, but normally right now I would be jamming out to Bruno Mars and putting on my nails. Like this one here fits this finger perfectly. So I will take them and I'll line them up on the counter. I would try, this one will work for the middle finger. That one's okay for the pinky. I'll get one for the index finger. Let's try this one. It's a little big, but it'll do. I mean, it just has to work long enough to make the video, and then I pop them off. That works for the thumb. So that I have lined out everything for the left hand right here. Now I have to do the right hand, and I'll just try this one for the thumb. Now, anybody out there that likes fake nails, you don't have to lecture me on how I do this because I'm sure it's wrong, but I don't worry about it. Middle. I've had quite a few men contact me and say that, you know, you really need to wear long nails all the time. It looks so much better than your regular nails. You would look so much prettier with long nails. The problem is I have a real life outside of these videos, and it is not It's not really set up for wearing stuff like this. I spend all day at work in front of a computer. I type a lot. I cannot type with these things on my hands. I can't do anything with these on my hands, truly. So those men, a lot of times, if you catch me in a really salty mood, I will answer you and say, okay, I'll tell you what, you go get some of those nails and wear them for a few days, and then you can give me some pointers on how to do it. Then you can tell me how I can do it, so it will be so easy, because they tell me, oh, if you would just wear these nails for a while, it will become very easy for you, and you would look so much prettier. Well, number one, believe it or not, I don't spend all day worrying about looking prettier, and number two, I can't live with talons. Doesn't suit my life. I can type about 100 words a minute without them, and with them I might be able to type 30. And in my life that's just not going to work. But for charity, for Miss Charity, I will do this. Now I leave on, if you see, I have on nail polish already. I'm not even taking it off. That's why I said, if anyone out there wears these kind of nails, I know I'm probably supposed to take it off, but I'm not going to, because I don't care. I'm not going to leave these on. Trust me. As soon as I finish this video, oh, see, they pop off so easily. That's why I say this nail polish, this glue is perfect, because it's terrible. Oh my God, it's so bad. You can't keep these nails. I mean, they just don't. They don't really want to stay. But that's why I buy it, because they come off so easily when I'm ready to take them off. Ta-da! Got two. And the more you put on, the harder it gets. That's why I start with the right hand, so that when I'm applying them to my left hand, I'm working with my right hand, which for me is easier because I'm right-handed. But just picking up something off a countertop with nails like this, there are so many things that are so much harder with these nails. And I know there are people out there who wear them every day. I'm not knocking it, not at all. That's totally cool. You know, that's fine. I'm just saying that for me, I don't want to do it. See, I have to pick up everything kind of like this, and it becomes very hard to put them on. This one, you know what? This one is too big. Oops. That's actually a little bit too big. Let me try one of these over here, see if they're, I think these are about the same size, but I'm going to try one of these. So yeah, normally I'm jamming out to Bruno Mars and thinking charity thoughts. Dagnabbit. I dropped it on the floor. It's okay. And sometimes I can't get it to stay. They just don't. But yeah, if one pops off in a video, actually I think that happened last time I had one pop off. I have to just keep going. Yeah, I just do. So you press on them a little bit. Give the glue a little time to set. And see, I'm just brushing it on like nail polish. See, even just picking it up off the counter is hard. So yeah, I've asked the men who think I need to wear these all the time if they would just go ahead and do it. You know, it's so easy anyway. You go ahead and do it, and then you can give me tips since you'll know so much about it, and you can tell me what I need to know so that I can wear them and have no problem with them. And more than one of them has come back and said really ugly things to me for saying that to them. I think I hit a nerve. Anyway, I don't care. I mean, I love everybody, but if you're going to be hateful to me, then I'm not going to worry about you. There, one more. And at least one of these will pop off at some point. Now I have to pick up this nail, but I can't just do this because these are in the way. So I have to kind of slide it off and pinch it like that. And I'm holding it like this, you see. Oh yeah, this is totally the same as not having long nails. No harder at all. There. I don't know the exact title of the song, but I like the song, but I don't want to sit still and look pretty. I don't. There's so much more to me than that. Ooh. And if you don't think I look pretty without them, then I think you're the one with the problem. That would go for anybody. All right. I don't think long nails make anybody look prettier. So here's what they look like. I'm going to stop prattling on now. Sorry. Okay. They have not been painted, obviously. So I have to make sure that I close up this bottle. A lot of times I will pop off a nail just trying to close this thing. Okay. So, got them like this. I have to stand up and straighten my back out. All right. So we have this Kiss Gel Strong stuff. I should have loosened it up before I put these on. All right. I'll start with the right hand. And, oops, got some on my finger. That's okay. It takes a lot of polish to cover these long nails. I like the color though, that's cool. I like that. Now I will let these dry, and I have a little nail drying dance that I do while they're drying. I have a little video clip of me doing that at one point. If I make another blooper video, I may add that in. But it takes a while for it to dry. I don't know, it just does. It takes a while to paint them because they're so long, you know. Sometimes I'll do 2 coats. It just depends on how the first coat looks. But it goes pretty fast. But yeah, I always listen to Bruno Mars. It's my ritual when I'm getting ready for this. And I've been doing it for a long time. He's one of my favorites. Look at that. That looks pretty. I don't think I'm going to do a second coat of this. I think I will go back over it with a top coat there. Okay, that's the first hand. Trying to be careful. Don't want to smudge it. Then we do the second one. One really bad thing is if I get a text from somebody and I need to answer it, which has happened several times, when I'm at this point, having to use my phone is really hard. I have to answer it. I have to kind of tap with the pads of my fingers, and more often than not I end up typing in the wrong thing and I have to fix it, and yeah, it's awful. These nails make everything about my life more difficult. Yeah. I can't put on jewelry. I can't fix my hair. I can't move any equipment around, so I have to set up the camera, the microphone, the props, everything in advance. That has to come first. So this is the very last thing I will do before I get started. simply because it is so hard to do anything else after this point. And I do all this by myself. I don't have anybody here. So this is really a one-man show. So if I need to move anything or do anything, I have to do it. All right. Okay. So there we have it. I'm not going to try to move the phone from where it is because of my wet, long nails. But I am officially ready to start this after this dries. And depending on how shiny it is, I like them to be very shiny, if possible. If it's not shiny enough, then I will add a top coat to it. It's actually drying pretty shiny though. It's these are the ones I did first, and they're still pretty shiny. Sometimes when they dry, they get kind of dull. This is the first time I've used this nail polish. I like it. The color is Necessity. It's from Kiss, and it's pretty. I like the color, and it does seem to be retaining a lot of its shine. So I'm going to go see if I can figure out what Charity is going to say. I haven't thought about it a whole lot because usually during this process that's what I do. I'm not talking to anybody except maybe myself. I do talk to myself a lot before I start. And I listen to my music. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again later. Now let's see if I can stop this thing.